Welcome Diecast fans, I'm Tom Spanners-Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And we are pumped to be bringing you Rally 2020 at Chaos Canyon.
That's right, we're going to kick off stage 1 on the rocky road. So this seems very simple. It's a straight piece of road, 3 checkpoints plus finish line, but it's anything but simple. An extremely rough surface, that's why it's called the rocky road, and an uneven side barrier causes all sorts of problems for drivers. We've got 24 drivers to begin with. At the end of this round, the top 16 go through to stage 2, and at the end of stage 2, the top 8 are going to continue on to the final epic stage.
Let's get straight into it. First up, we've got Lily the dog in the white Escort Rally, Grandma, crowd favourite in the Advan Evo.
I don't know who to pick in this one, mate.
And Granny, off like a shot, sends a message to everybody. Whoa, and Lily the dog there pulling her typical rollover manoeuvre. Unfortunately unable to cross the finish line. That leaves Grandma with the bonus point for the win. Total of 5 points. Lily the dog with 3.
Yeah, Grandma absolutely stomping her dominance early in the race. Let's see how the next lot go.
So we've got Dax Quaid in the Black Evo, Lightning Jim Lichen in the Nissan Skyline.
Lightning Jim's been around a while at the Canyon and a crowd favourite, but I don't know what he's like off-road.
These two going at it hard. Oh, and Dax Quaid there getting up on 2 wheels.
These two sort of pinballed down the track a bit, and then Dax Quaid with that tasty little rollover into the 2-wheel ride.
That was very impressive. Unfortunately for both drivers, they only end up with 3 points, unable to cross that finish line. That sits them in the middle of the pack so far.
I mean, potentially, depending on how the others do, they could even be at the very bottom.
Race number 3, we've got Cretin and the number 4 white Audi, James Kirk in the red Ford Focus.
Kirk did very well in the Canyon Road track before in Nass Carnage. What's he going to do this time?
Kirk starting to block, spins. Cretin trying to get around, he gets around, unable to complete. Both drivers stall out just before the finish. That leaves them also on 3 points, unable to cross the line. Next up, Herman the German and the number 13 Yellow Citroen versus Big Sam in the Black Escort Rally.
Few drivers only making it to 3 points so far, which potentially means we could end up with a race-off situation to determine the winners.
Oh, Big Sam blocking. Oh, both drivers stalled out. But Herman the German manages to get going again, rolls down, picks up 3 points, unable to cross the line, but Big Sam stalls out.
Yeah, he stops right before checkpoint 2. That leaves him on 1 point. I gotta say, he's gotta be out at this point.
Knocky Jack, number 4 green Audi versus Sir Arby in the number 2 BMW. Knocky Jack, a regular competitor at the Canyon again.
Let's see if it helps him in this. Oh, Sir Arby's blocking him out there. Blocks him again. And both drivers stall out before the finish.
Wow, that's going to be tough on both of them. That's 3 points each. Sir Arby absolutely just blocking the track there. Poor Knocky Jack unable to get around. Next up, Cole Peters in the Sabaro Impreza versus Ian Parks in the Orange Escort Rally. Ian Parks did very well in the Nass Carnage series. How's he going to cope this time? Oh, Cole Peters races off and a huge big nose spin at the end there.
Oh, and that's going to be really disappointing there. That's another 1 pointer for Ian Parks. That's going to put him out of the competition early. But Cole Peters with a massive big stunt right at the end there. That was very impressive.
Looks like he might have picked up some tricks from Lily the dog. Moving on, race number 7, Serrano Buckminster in the number 4 Gold Ford Focus versus Vindictive in another Orange Escort.
I just love the look of these escorts, but so far they haven't been performing.
Oh, Vindictive crashes. Serrano Buckminster blazes through, takes 5 points. Vindictive able to cross the second checkpoint to pick up 2 points, but I'm not sure at this stage if that's going to be enough to keep him in the competition. We have to see how race 8 goes. So we've got Julius Harris in the white and green Escort versus Sterling Johnson in the white and blue Escort.
The blue and white number 9 Escort, very popular thanks to Stephen King. That's not good. And Julius Harris manages to back it over the line. But Sterling Johnson, disappointing, only 2 points. That's going to put him right at the bottom of the field again. Unfortunately, just clipping that sidewall and unable to get going again.
Well, I guess it just proves it's the driver, not the car, that makes the difference. Moving on to race 9, Oz Nitro 76 in the 186 Porsche and the V-Man and the Ford RS200. Both of these cars are real riders. Let's see how they handle the rocky road.
We know they can struggle with normal tracks, but this is just straight.
V-Man storms away. And did he roll there?
I'm not sure, mate, but both drivers, this is the first time two drivers have made it across the finish. And he didn't quite go over, but that was pretty close.
So, 5 points for V-Man. Oz Nitro 76, 4 points. Great effort. Another two rail riders, this time Rob Allen and the number 37 Lancia versus Griffin Cross and the number 77 Porsche.
I've got to say I was impressed with the first run. Hopefully these guys can live up to it as well.
Rob Allen out in front, crosses the line, picks up 5 points. Griffin Cross stalls out, picks up only 3.
Gee, these real riders seem to be going quite well on the rocky road so far. I guess they're just absorbing some of those bumps a bit.
Race number 11, Hoboy in the red Citroen versus Eddie Vedder in the 850 Volvo.
It's not often you see a station wagon in a rally, but this is the longest car versus the shortest car, so it should be interesting.
Eddie Vedder storms away. Oh, huge big roll over the line there.
And what a massive handbrake slide by Hoboy.
Hoboy pulling up right on the line. We're going to have to go to the judges' cam here. They've given him the cross. He picks up 4 points. Eddie Vedder with the 5 points.
That is so close. Man, he only just got across the line.
Right, final race. Lord Brain in the number 5 Porsche versus Idiot Luggage in Manga.
Manga, not a traditional rally car, but it has a great customised rally car look to it.
Both drivers off quick.
Oh, there's a huge accident.
That was Lord Brain got flipped off the track there. The quick response emergency team is already underway, but let's hope he's okay. That was a brutal accident.
Oh, and that car is absolutely totaled. He's out of the car, but no, I'm sure he's fine.
Actually, mate, I think he lost an arm. Let's just go back and have a look. So, Idiot Luggage gets tapped by Lord Brain. Lord Brain gets pushed up on the side and flipped off the track.
Yeah, look, he's absolutely fine, mate. He's sitting up.
Dude, he's lost an arm.
Tis but a scratch, mate.
Lord Brain going off track, but somehow there, Idiot Luggage managed to cross the line and pick up 5 points, and Lord Brain being rushed off to hospital.
That car is absolutely wrecked, mate. He is out of this competition completely.
Well, that and he's missing an arm. Right, looking at the point standing, the top 10 are through, but we've got a number of drivers there tied on 3 points. We need to get it down to the top 16.
That's right, mate. So we're going to send them back in. These points don't count towards their total points. It's just to organise the final placing in the top 16.
Kicking off with Lightning Jim Leichenring and Lily the dog. Let's see if they can do a bit better this time round. Oh, he's flipped up onto Lily the dog there. Tries to take out Lily the dog, but she slips through, picks up 5 points. Lightning Jim slides a long way on his roof there, picks up 3 points. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to keep him in the competition.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate, where the Jim's in, alright, he's going to need to repaint that roof.
Next up, James Kirk in the red Ford Focus versus Dax Quaid in the black Evo. Oh, Dax off to an early lead, storms away. He makes it, but a huge big roll at the end there. What happened?
Oh, look at this. He gets sideways. Whoa! He goes completely over the line in the air. What a flip. That was crazy.
And James Kirk, unfortunately for him, pulls up fractionally short of the finish line, only getting 3 points.
I wonder if Dax did that because he wants stunt of the week.
Who knows with these guys? Next up, Herman the German and Cretin battle it out to see if they can do any better and secure a spot in the top 16. Cretin he spins. Herman tries to get around. Both drivers stall out. That's 3 points apiece.
Yeah, unfortunately there, Cretin just couldn't hang on, got a bit wild. Herman tried to get around him, but was just unable to complete.
Nocky Jack versus Sir Arby. These two battled in the last round. Can Nocky get ahead of Sir Arby, or will he be blocked out?
As long as Nocky doesn't let it get to him. Oh, and there goes Arby again. Oh, Arby rolls over. He's going towards the finish, but gets hooked up on the side there. Sir Arby again just taking up all of the track, spinning, rolls right over, pulls a Lily the dog, then tries to back down over the line, but unfortunately just is a little bit offline, parks himself up on the side barrier.
I know both drivers will be disappointed with that. Nocky Jack was looking forward to a win. Now, Griffin Cross is an odd number, so he gets a run by himself. You'd expect on the real rider to get all the way to the finish, pick up 5 points and potentially make himself safe. Oh, and he's completely made a mess of it. He doesn't even cross the second checkpoint.
That's ridiculous. He had a completely open track, no one else to blame, and he's pulled up just a mere millimetre short of checkpoint 2, but that is him out. He moves to position number 19, and we have to race again because we've got more drivers tied up on 3 points. So we're going to send them back in again, see if we can get to a winner this time.
So James Kirk and Lightning Jim Leichenring, rematch number 5.
Jim had a disappointing run versus Lily the dog. I know he'll be trying to take out James Kirk this time.
Oh, Jim rolls over there. Terrible run for both drivers, sitting on 2 points each. Lightning Jim goes wide, blocks the track, James Kirk can't get around, and then Lightning Jim just rolls himself over. Next up, Herman the German versus Cretin. Herman had a bit of a rough run so far. He's been blocked out a couple of times.
Let's see if he can do a bit better. Oh, Cretin rolls over right at the start. Herman the German, is he going to make it all the way? No, he doesn't. He's stuck on 3 points again. But Cretin, a shocking run there, only 1 point. I don't know what caused him to roll over so early in that run, but that was just crazy.
And now Sir Arby versus Nocky Jack yet again. Can Jack do something this time? He gets out in front of Sir Arby so he can't be blocked. He's running to the finish. He takes the win. Picks up 5 points and 13th position. Sir Arby coming in with 3 points.
Nocky Jack making the most of that clear track, proving that he does have what it takes to be here.
Now, totaling that up, the 2 drivers with 3 points, that's Sir Arby and Herman the German, are also safe, so that's positions 14 and 15 taken up.
That's right, but we've still got 2 drivers left. That's Lightning Jim Leichenring and James Kirk. They have to go back in, and this is sudden death. So whoever ends up with the most points is going to go through to the next stage.
Wow, this has been some intense racing for such a simple track. Lightning Jim takes off. Oh, he rolls spectacularly, pulls up short, but oh, and there goes James Kirk with the last minute overtake. I thought he was done.
That's right, I thought he'd crashed right at the start, and then Lightning Jim blazed away with it, got completely wild, flips over, and then in comes James Kirk running in.
That was incredibly unexpected.
Look at that crash, that's crazy. He did a full rollover, but James Kirk, what a drive, manages to avoid him, takes it down to the finish and picks up the win, securing 16th spot for him.
Wow, that roll there by Lightning Jim Leichenring, very impressive. So he hits the side, rolls, bounces right over twice, landing on his wheels, didn't even touch his roof on the ground. That is incredible. Alright, looking at the point standing. Positions 1 through 8, we've got Grandma, Cole Peters, Serrano Buckminster, Julius Harris, V-Man, Rob Allen, Eddie Vedder, and Idiot Luggage.
It's great to see a couple of real riders in the top 8, that's awesome.
Then moving down 9 to 16, we've got Po Boy, Oz Nitro 76, Lily the Dog, Dax Quaid, Nocky Jack, Sir Arby, Herman the German, and rounding out the top 16 and continuing on is James Kirk. Unfortunately, we say goodbye to Lightning Jim Leichenring, Cretin, Griffin Cross, Sterling Johnson, Vindictive, Ian Parks, Big Sam, and of course Lord Brain. We have heard from the hospital, he's going to be okay. They managed to find the arm in the wreck and they have reattached it.
See, I told you he'd be alright.
Well, it has been a monster event to kick off. These top 16 drivers now will head into stage 2 next week, which is the Canyon Road track. Stay tuned for that, it's going to be amazing. I'm Tom Spanners Watson, he's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We'll see you next week.